It's time to play Happy again soon in a show match if he's up for it, because that was rubbish. I can prepare a bit and not have it be my second game of the day against random.
Be happy to. Work.
Why is it called Raider Lame? That's part of a propaganda campaign by people that don't like to play against it.
Something need doing?
It's like,
I can do that.
you know,
To work.
in football, when Italy plays their extremely defensive style, like 1-4-5 formation, people don't like that as much because it's very defensive. They like 3-3-4 versus 3-3-4, that kind of thing, right? Aggressive, high action gameplay. Well, 1-5-5? No, 1-4-5, yeah. Oh, no. 5-4-1. 5-4-1. Sorry, I got it wrong way around. Yeah. Let's say if both teams play 5-4-1. Some people would call that lame because it's too defensive.
Ready to work. I can work complete.
Pretty good win rate. Not easy to Raider lame here, but we'll try.
Something need doing? Yes.
Yeah, it's like that a bit with Raider lame in Warcraft. It's effective, even though it uses aggression in a defensive way. Dude, can you please do another show match versus Happy? I will donate to both of you. As I said, I will try for some soon Saturday. Best of 9 though, please. You want a 5-0 ink?
I can do that. Something need doing? We need more gold.
15% chance, I see.
Okie dokie. Yes. Be happy to.
No, but I saw the stun animation refreshing, Twilight Steve. So, in Orc Mirror, when you go for Raider lame, generally you need Sentry Ward. So I'll go Raiders and Doctors. And he's gonna probably play either Farseer or Grunt Raider Walker. So he will be better in fights. I will have better map control. He bought Circlet and Dust. We have to be aware that maybe he's coming for me in my base.
Yes. Okie dokie.
His Grunt was stationary. So it's very possible that... okay, there he is. Okay, nothing happened yet. We don't want to trade blows because he's got a Circlet and we don't. I'd love to see your 5-0 Happy. Thanks. Me too. That would be great. I think even back in the day when we were both active in pro scene and I usually beat him, I don't think I would ever beat him 5-0 then. It was always a 2-1 or something. I would like try one game to match micro and I'll be like, alright, I'll Raider lane. Just one game straight. No, alright.
Yes, Lord. Yes. Excellent choice. Yes. Oh. My life. Are you here? You want? Excellent choice. Excellent choice. Are you hero and obey? I am yours. Excellent choice. Are you hero and obey? Something need doing, master. What you want? I am yours. Yes. Zug. What you want? Greedy. Zug. Yes, Lord. Work. I am yours. What you want? What task is there?
Is this the real life or is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, Bowie. You don't think ever going pro again would increase your fan base even more? It depends. If I play with 10 APM, probably not. Hey, he really isn't creeping. I was just checking. Nah, just the idea of giving up the stream KC doesn't seem to be doing most people the best experience. I feel like I'm serving people better with stream than going back to pro gaming. And the show matches are a great way to compete under good terms for people that watch the stream and for me. Why is he doing this? Him? We're both unable to commit to a fight because the other will creep check. That's why we're both doing this. He went to creep 3-1 and he's got a slightly hurt grunt as a result.
What you want? I am yours. Are you hero and obey? We're under attack. Excellent choice.
His tier 2 is later than ours.
Hasten my blade. Yes.
That's good.
Yes, Lord. Master.
You'd have to stop streaming. Yeah, not legally, but just because I don't like doing things halfway. Half committed to streaming, sacrifice a lot of streaming so I can practice secretly, sacrifice a lot of practice because I have to stream. It's just not good. Didn't realize it'd have to be one or the other. I figured going pro would help the stream even more. It would help the stream, but in a cannibalizing way. I would do like a fake GoPro. I would pretend to go pro and play tourneys, knowing that my chances aren't as good because I'm not really putting my everything into it. People would get their hopes up. I'd be distracted by stream. And I would get maybe more PR because I'm pro gaming. And it would be good for stream, but in the meantime, people that really hope for the best in pro gaming, they'd be disappointed because I'm not putting my everything into it. How does one go pro? Just sign up for tournaments and qualify? Call me a number, say hi, I'm pro now, sign up. Going pro, I guess it's kind of a vague meaning. People define it as one of two things. You're competing in and having realistic chances to win tournaments, even if they don't give a lot of money, or it means being financially sustainable from gaming. If you mean the second one, then actually streaming is also pro gaming. But if you mean the first one, it doesn't necessarily mean it's sustainable. You could win every weekly $100 tournament and be pro because you're one of the best. But if it doesn't pay out much, then you're not sustainable, so you still need other income sources. So it's whichever one you think it means. You would have to define which one we're talking about. No, it's the difference between streaming full-time, Kadelac, or streaming like 10 hours a month. You know, when you stream, you can learn a lot about the game, but it's not the same as preparing secret strategies. So there would always be a sacrifice both ways, and it would mean I'm doing things halfway, and it's not my style. So yes, I would. If I go pro, I would have to give up the stream. There's people that watch every night. Pro gaming, you don't get to display what you do as much. Which one do you enjoy more from experience? I see not which one you enjoy more, I see it as a journey through life. For example, what do you enjoy more, being a 4-year-old and playing in the sandbox, or fixing problems at work? Sandbox? Then why isn't that all you do? Both has their face. That was right then. This feels right now. Why is that a horrible analogy? I don't think it is. Yeah, you need to eat. Well, pro gaming is not as developed as streaming anymore. Okay, he's gonna attack my base. Yeah.
Direct my blade.
I am yours. Excellent choice.
Use my power.
Say the word. I am yours. Oh, what task is there? I am yours.
Direct my blade.
Oh, something. I am yours. Say the word. What task is there? I am yours. Yes, chieftain. Oh,
Be my next.
say the word.
Who do I kill first?
Yes, Lord. Yes. I am chieftain. I am Hero. Say the word. What task is there? Need something. Yes. Yes, Lord. Yes. Say the word. I am yours. Hey, excellent choice.
Direct my blade.
Yes! Oh! Yes, Lord! Are you hero and obey? Oh! I am something. What task is there? What you want?
Yeah,
Enough mana. Need something. Yes, Lord! Yes! Oh! What task is there? Yes, chieftain!
who be
I
my
am yours.
You seek me help?
I can do that. Yes, Lord! I am yours.
Seek me next.
What task is there? Oh! What task is there? Yes! Are you hero and obey?
Faster. Right. Direct my
Yes, Lord.
blade.
Oh! What task is there? Ice!
Where enemies
Oh!
be hiding.
Yes,
You
Lord!
seek me help? Direct my
I
blade.
am yours. Yes, chieftain! Yes.
Use my power.
What task is there?
Direct my blade.
I am
You
yours.
seek me help?
What task is there?
I hear the summons.
Yes, Lord! No problem.
Someone call for the doctor?
I am yours. Yes, chieftain. With your work complete. Work complete. We need more gold. Oh, say I am yours.
Help?
Need something. Gosh, say the word. Doomhammer.
I hear the summons.
What task is there? Yes, chieftain. Oh, not enough mana. Haste to my blade.
Blade.
Say the word. What task is there? Oh, say the word. Yes, Lord.
You be my next big death.
What task is there? Complete. Yes.
Who do I kill?
Need something.
You
Gosh.
seek me help?
Oh,
Direct my blade.
happy to.
Where
What
enemies
task is
be
there?
hiding.
Yes, Lord.
You seek me help?
What task is there?
Direct
Yes,
my
Lord.
blade. We be charming.
Oh, what task is there? What do you want? Something new. I am yours. Yes, chieftain.
Hear the summons.
Oh,
What will be
need something. What task is there?
You seek me help?
Excellent choice. Need something.
call for the doctor? Castingo.
What do you want? Who can do? No problem. What task is there?
Hear the summons. Faster. Who be my
I am
next
yours.
big
You did this,
Yes, chieftain.
Bowie.
Oh, say the word. What task is there?
So the Layman Raider means you have to kill his base and avoid. No, it doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean that. It means you can. If you find an advantageous fight, by all means take it. But you can avoid. Because you've got pillage pressure, good raider upgrades. And you can expand and you can make towers. And basically the goal is to win economically. And get vision advantage. Now in Orc versus Human or Elf, you can get vision advantage simply by using Blade Master Scouting. But against other Orcs, you need Sentry Wards. And you rely on their inexperience to deal with the macro game of these lame proportions. He's choosing to creep nearby himself to
Yes, Lord.
reduce the risk. He doesn't go away too far.
I am yours.
What will
Once we see him responding to this, we just leave.
Yes, Lord. I will hear and obey. Yes, excellent choice. I will hear and obey. Yes, Lord. Yes,
you
chieftain.
seek me help? Next victim.
I am
Say
yours.
the word. I hear the summons.
Research complete. Yes, Lord. Yes,
What
chieftain. Task is there. Yes,
You
Lord.
seek me help?
What task is there? Hey,
I
I
hear
am
the
yours.
summons.
Excellent choice.
You seek me
Sup.
help?
We'll get spikes level 2.
What task is there? Yes, Lord. I will hear and obey. Hey, I will hear.
Tazdingo!
Task is there.
What you be craving?
Yes, chieftain.
Right away. You seek me help? That be good choice.
I am yours. Hey,
Tell me.
yes, Lord.
We are enemies behind.
We're under attack.
Who do I kill first? What you be
Excellent choice.
You seek me help?
Say the word. What task is there? Yes,
What?
chieftain. Yes, Lord. We're under attack.
Tazdingo! What you
Not
be
enough
craving?
mana. I am yours. Need something.
hear
What
the
task
summons.
is there? Yes, Lord.
You seek me help?
Yes, chieftain. Come on.
Tell me I serve. I do it
Oh, need something. What task is there?
what
Yes, Lord. I am yours. Yes, chieftain. Yes, Lord.
you seek me help?
Say the word. Yes. What task is there? Research complete. Oh, but yes, chieftain. Yes, Lord.
Tell me I serve.
Good try.
We are
I
enemies.
am yours.
You seek me help?
What you
So you don't have to, but you get the better end out of it. Because you save up a lot of gold. They tend to get frustrated, so they push you over 50.
Excellent choice.
Direct my
And you don't have to go over 50 because your defense is rock solid. It's ironclad. So like we could tower up our expo as well
I am yours.
You seek me
prior to expanding. And then you wait for a mistake. Like Blade Master's bottom left, Raiders are here. So like you can take fights if you want. You threaten a fight, you say okay, Blade is coming back.
I am yours.
Then we just leave again. Now he's wasting ensnares and hex on Blade. We turn around, we kill one Blade.
You seek me help?
We kill one Raider, I mean. Maybe. Maybe not.
Tell me I serve.
I thought I got invul before.
What task is there? Say the word.
Tell me I
Yes,
serve.
Lord.
Who do I kill?
Research. I am yours.
Either way, he still has to respond to this. Should cut this open
I
though.
am yours. What task is there?
He has TP.
What task is there? Our task.
I ran out of TPs.
What task
You
is
seek
there?
me help?
What you want? Yes. I am yours. We're under attack.
Now, if you want to effectively lame,
Something you're doing?
you must sometimes creep. I haven't done that enough and we'll do it now. Because he's totally focused on the interaction between his base and mine. We have double spikes and 2-2 raiders.
Our town is under attack. I am yours. What you want? 10 buildings. What task is there? Yes,
You seek me help?
I am yours. Something you're doing? Yes, Lord. Hey, say
What?
the word. Oh, Master? Yes, Lord. Hey, our town is under
Be my
attack.
next victim.
What task is there?
Right.
Yes, Lord. I hear the summons. Excellent choice. Need something? I am yours. Hey, I am
Tell
yours.
me I serve.
What task
You
is
seek
there?
me help?
Yes. What do you want? Oogie dokie. Oh,
What What you be Grubby?
I am yours.
Tell me I serve.
Good task is there. Yes, Lord. Need
What?
something. Huh? What?
He got spikes as well. Hey, we have 2 TPs.
Yes, Lord.
No wonder.
Oh. Yes, sir. Something doing? I am yours. Taste of my blade. What do you want? Say the word. I am yours. Yes. Word. Yes, Lord.
What?
I am yours.
We are enemies.
Good task is there. We're under attack. What do you want? Yes, Lord.
Use my power.
Oh.
What?
Master? Yes, Lord. Excellent.
Hear the summons.
Oh. I am yours. Something. Yes.
You seek me help?
Yeah. Yes, Lord.
I hear the summons.
We're under attack. Oh. Say the word.
You seek me
I am
help?
yours. Something. Oh. Yes, Chief. Good task
Tell
is
me
there.
I serve. You be my next big day.
I am yours.
You seek me help?
Our gold mine has collapsed. Yes, Chieftain. Good task is
I
there.
hear the summons.
Need something.
What?
Yes,
Tell
Chieftain.
me I serve. Who do I
Yes,
serve?
Lord. Something. I am yours.
I hear the summons. I get my blade. You seek
Oh,
me
missed
help?
the Witch Doctor.
Right away.
Oh. Yes, Chieftain.
What?
I am
Tell
something.
me I
Yeah.
serve.
Yes, Chieftain.
You seek
Yes,
me
Lord.
help? Who be my
Good
next
task
big
is
day?
there. I am
What?
yours.
You
Oh.
seek me help? My blade.
Good
Tell
task
me
is
I
there.
serve.
Say the word. Yeah. Oh. I
Use
am
my
yours.
power.
Hey. Something you doing?
I hear the summons. That be good choice, man.
Ready to ride. Good task is there. Yes, Lord.
As dingo.
Need something.
I hear the summons.
Can't build this. Say the word. Yes, Lord.
We are
Oh.
enemies hiding.
Yes, Chieftain. Yes, Lord.
Tell me
I am
serve.
yours. Say the word.
That be good choice, man.
Yes, Chieftain. Yes, Lord.
I hear the summons.
Oh. Need something.
You seek me help? As dingo.
Good
Yes,
task is
Chieftain.
there. Something you doing? Yes, Lord. Say
You
the
seek me
word.
help?
Good task is there. I am yours. Face my
I
steel.
get my hear the summons.
Oh.
Tell me I serve.
Work complete. I am yours. Yes, Chieftain. I am yours.
I hear the summons.
Yes, Lord.
What we
He
are
just swallowed.
Yes, we're under attack.
Oh well.
You seek me help? Right
Good
away.
task is there. I can do that. Be happy to. Need something. Yes.
What?
Something you doing? I am yours.
I hear the summons.
What do you want? Yes, Lord. Yes,
Tell me
Chieftain.
I serve. What?
Yes, Lord.
You seek
Something.
me help?
Good task is there. Say the word.
Tell me I
Our
serve.
town is under
You seek
attack.
me help?
Oh. Good task is
What?
there. Something you doing? What do you want?
I hear the summons. I get
Good
you
task
seek
is
me
there.
help? Good choice, man.
We're under attack. Good task is there. Say the word.
We
I
are
am
enemies
yours.
hiding.
Oh. I am yours.
Hear the summons.
Yes, Lord. Say
What?
the word. I am
I
yours.
hear the summons. Direct my blade.
Good
What?
task is there. Yes. Be happy to. What do you want? I am
Tell
yours.
me I
I
serve.
am hero and obey. Something is doing? Be happy to. Task is there. Yes, Lord. No problem. Oh. Taste of my blade. Yeah. I am yours. Yes. Yes, Lord. Ready to ride. I am yours. Good task is there. Yes, Lord. What task is there?
What?
Oh,
Tell me I say nothing more.
I am yours.
You be my next.
Yes, Lord.
Hear the
Are you
sound.
here and obey? Excellent. Need something. What task is there?
You seek me help?
Need something. I am yours. Fry. When you were under attack. Something need doing? Be happy to. What you want? Work complete.
Use
I am
my
yours.
power.
What task is there?
Who do I kill?
I am yours. Yes,
And I
Deacon.
let my
Oh.
spirit where our enemies be hiding.
Yes, Lord.
Yes,
The word. I am yours.
Who be my next big them? Has
Oh.
the
I am yours. Yes, Lord.
You seek me help?
Town is under attack. Something is doing. What task is there?
Be my next big them. Right.
Yes, Lord.
Something I see.
What you want?
I wonder how much those level 2 spikes are doing.
Something is doing. Happy to.
He also has Scourge Bone Chance, but it's doing 14 damage a pop. Not bad.
Yeah, word. What you want? Yes, Deacon.
Hear the summons. Right away.
Does he have TP? Not yet, but he could try and buy it.
What task is there? Say the word. I am yours. What you want? Yes, Lord.
You seek me help? That be good choice, man.
We're under attack. I am yours. Say the word. Our town is under attack.
What you be craving?
What task is there? Say the word.
Whenever you lose a base with towers, it just means you didn't make enough towers.
Yes, Lord.
You seek me help?
Yes, Lord. I am
Hear
yours.
the summons my power.
Yes,
Ah,
Lord.
the spikes did quite a lot.
I serve.
Yes, Lord.
What you be?
What task is there?
Who be my? You seek me help?
Yes, Lord. Say the word. I am yours. Are you
Where
hero
our
and obey?
enemies be hiding. Has the go man.
Yes, yes, yes. Say the word. Oh, say the word. What task is there?
Hear the summons.
Yes, Lord. Something. What task is there? Oh, excellent.
You seek me help? Right away.
Complete. Work complete.
If he has Expo top left, well played, but I don't think so from the looks of it.
Oh,
What
yes, Lord. Are you hero and obey? Excellent choice. Hey, yes, excellent choice.
tell me I
Yes,
serve? You seek
I
me?
am yours. Need something?
I hear the summons.
Yes, chieftain. What task is there?
Now you all know what Raider Lane means, and you can see the frustration that people might have in playing against it. But it's a pretty interesting, macro-oriented, skillful way to play, I think. It's my favorite style. Make use of a lot of things that defines orcs, like pillage and raiders and ensnare. GG, well played, level 2 spikes, new meta. It did a lot of damage. It was actually really good. Is this what you mean by playing evil? Yes, but no one really plays like this. It's not what I meant when I said Lin playing evil. He like cuts off people's rally point units. He does it in a more fighty way, but doesn't only think in terms of straight up engagements.